Well, we've been jet setting all over Sonoma County, and we have landed here
at the Pacific Coast Air Museum.
Yes, we are. I'm going to head inside.
And I'm going to head outside. I'm going to show you all about it.
Okay, you're that way, I'm this way.
I'll see you in a minute.
Okay, see ya.
Take care.
We're here today at the Pacific Coast Air Museum at the Charles M. Schulz Airport in Sonoma County. I'm here with Jim Cook. He's the president of the Pacific Coast Air Museum. And the current exhibit is the Fred Wiseman exhibit. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Fred Wiseman was a smart man. He got into racing cars and auto mechanics, and he bought an airplane. He built it and became the first U.S. airmail flight from Petaluma to Santa Rosa.
The very first.
Very first, recognized by the Smithsonian and the U.S. Postal Service.
So this was 100 years ago, 1911?
February 1911.
And you just did a commemorative event.
It was a countywide celebration. All the museums participated, and we had a big event right here. We actually had plane duplicate his route and fly up in the middle of a rainstorm, but it was very successful.
Now, on the recreated flight, did it take 2 days?
No, it didn't take 2 days on the recreated flight, but originally it took 2 days. He had an in-flight breakdown and landed down by Cotati, I believe. Had to go back to Petaluma for parts, but he made it to Santa Rosa the next day.
Eventually made it with the mail. Very cool. So now how are you teaching everyone about this event? You have some programs for schools and things like that?
We got a lot of programs here at Pacific Coast Air Museum around education. We have thousands of kids come through every year on bus tours. Certainly this room here is one of the first things that they learn about. Then we take them outside, show them the airplanes, talk about the principles of flight, and even get them behind a wheel of a cockpit of an airplane.
Now, do you have any of the airplanes that are similar to what he flew? Do you have any of those here?
Don't have, because his plane was like so fragile. It was made of cloth that we're mostly an outside exhibit.
Okay,
and
so it
wouldn't
really
fly.
Last out
Yes,
there.
yeah.
Fly, so to speak.
Yeah.
So well, that is very cool. You have a lot more here at the Air Museum talking about different things. Can you tell me more about what you are teaching with the museum here?
Well, on the education side, we have a full department of people that give the tours, but they give merit badge programs for Boy Scouts. We do birthday parties, we do school tours, that sort of thing. And so our education side is very full. And we have summer camps that would talk about aviation.
Oh,
and
that's fun.
In fact, I went through an aviation camp back when I was in high school.
Really?
And that kind of stimulated me to have my love of aviation.
How long have you been here at the Pacific Coast Air Museum?
About 12 years.
12 years,
Yes.
and you've just got it in your blood, huh?
Got it in my blood, yes. Always loved aviation. And a member came by one day and said, I need some paint. We're going to paint an F-14 Tomcat that was used in the movie Top Gun.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Sign you up, right?
Yeah, I've been here ever since.
That is very cool.
You know, it's just not honoring the airplanes. It's honoring the history of flight, whether it's military or commercial aviation or general aviation. And we have about 700 members, and a lot of them volunteer to keep that history alive.
So now the other exhibits and things that you have here, what is the focus on some of those? Do they change, or is it?
Yeah, we definitely change it around. One of the main things that happened this year, other than the Fred Wiseman exhibit, we got a new airplane in, an F-15. That F-15 happened to be the first airplane over New York on 9/11.
You're kidding.
And
so
it's
here.
It's here. It didn't go to New York, didn't go to Washington. The Air Force loaned it to us.
Wow. Now how long will it stay here?
Permanently.
Permanently?
Yes.
It's here permanently. Oh, that's very exciting. So we're probably going to walk around and take a look at some of these other items here. You have a lot of photographs and a lot of history. So some good stories, I'm sure.
And a lot of local aviation history. You know, if we didn't tell it, nobody else would.
And we are here in Sonoma County at the Charles M. Schulz Airport. Has it always been here, the museum?
The museum actually started about 15 years ago, and it's always been in this building, which is an original World War II building. Oh. And basically the airport was built during World War II as a training facility for the U.S. Army Air Corps.
Interesting. And it's still here?
still here. When the Army walked away, they gave it to the county, and it's our county airport that has our scheduled air service, general aviation, and business aircraft.
Very cool. And here we are in 2011, 100 years later.
Who
Thank
knew?
you very much.
You're welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.